Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So this is Nothing Phone 2A. This is a mid-range variant for the Nothing brand. Like when the Nothing Phone 1, the first generation of the Nothing was released, then it was like a budget phone, like the price was little budget friendly compared to other brands and all. So let's check into this one by one. First up, the design. It is fair to say that Nothing Phone 2A design is little controversial. The IP54 water and dust resistant is also welcome, but the rear attracts a lot of fingerprints. Nothing has made a distinctive and unusual looking smartphone, just as expected from the design-led brand. And compared to the almost all other smartphones available for a similar price, it really stands out. Only 3 LED lights on the back that light up when any notification comes, and camera fill light, and even some customization. Checking out this Nothing Phone 2A, it has only 3 strips of LED light, but comparing to this Nothing Phone 2, it has more than that. Like, okay, the price reduction also come for the LED light, that you mean, but the design on the back didn't impress me that much. But when you flip the phone, the display has impressed me. It comes on an AMOLED display with 30Hz to 120Hz variable refresh rate. It has a peak brightness up to 1300 nits. It is brighter in a normal use. That means like when you're in the sunlight or like directly on the sunlight, you can see the content which you're watching very brightly. Nothing has excelled with the screen, which is really bright and colorful. The display is protected by a Corning Gorilla Glass 5, but the biggest change is not in the outside of this phone. It is inside this phone. So let's check on the performance. So this phone is the Nothing's first phone to have a MediaTek Dimensity chipset. This smartphone is having a Dimensity 7200 Pro, which is quite interesting because these line of smartphones like the Nothing 1 and 2 had the Snapdragon 700 series, which was little fast and even quite smooth. So will the MediaTek come into this position? It is smoother and even faster comparing to other budget phones. It is starting from a 12 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage, but in some of the parts you are starting from 8 GB of RAM. So coming to the camera has some type of not improved. So coming to the camera, there is a 50 megapixel main camera and even a 50 megapixel ultra wide lens. These are also accompanied with an image stabilization and even autofocus. There is a 32 megapixel selfie camera just like on the Nothing Phone 2. The hardware has been upgraded over the Nothing Phone 1. Plus, the processor and the image signal processor are different due to the MediaTek processor inside the photos taken with the Nothing Phone 2A. The Nothing Phone 2A are vibrant, colorful and exciting to look at, with the ambient saturation and strong HDR on the display in the most. If the full HDR look isn't for you, the Phone 2A's Ultra HDR feature can be turned off under the camera settings where it's on by default. The good thing is there is still plenty of detail and texture in images, and it has no problem focusing when you get close to your subjects. Selfies are also great with lot of sharp detail and pleasing colors, and the portrait effect looks good with the accurate edge detection, low light performance. The only drawback of the Nothing Phone 2A is the night performance and even the low light performance. This Nothing Phone 2 has a good OS, like Nothing OS. So let's checking on that. When you open the box, it comes on an Android 14 and even Nothing OS 2.5. You will get a 3 years of software update and 4 years of security patch. Comparing to the iPhone and Samsung and even the Google, it is less, but still, like checking on the budget variant phones of others, they are offering 2 years and 3 years of software update. So it is a better choice on the price. Talking about the software, it is hugely customizable, from using a variety of special widgets created by Nothing to switching the apps icons And I like the AI wallpaper option where a full of images is used on the lock screen and then blurred on the home screen. It uses AI for selecting the wallpapers, and we can even customize it, as well as the decision to not mess around with the notification shade or the app drawer. But for all the nothing stock of high level of customization, widgets and even pixel art style icons designs, the underlying software you actually use is close to the simplicity and logic. Nothing provides 3 years. But what about the battery and charging? Because these type of smartphones have a huge issue on charging and even battery life. So let's check into that. So Nothing Phone 2's a battery is still a little bit not that much bad. Behind the transparent rear panel, you are having a 5000 mAh capacity battery, and it even has a 45 watts fast charging. But not in the box, the charger is not included in the box. The Nothing Phone 2A doesn't have wireless charging compared to the Nothing Phone 2 and Nothing Phone 1 which had. But talking about that, the Nothing Phone 2A lasts longer. Like, of the 5000 mAh battery, if you're using, like, you're a minimal user, then it will last for 2 days. To charge the Nothing Phone 2A when it is over, then you are getting a quite of not that much pleasant experience, because from Nothing Phone 2A, if you're charging from like 0 to 50, it will take like 25 minutes, and within an hour it will be full. Just because the Nothing Phone 2A is cheap in some point doesn't mean that they will forget their brand signature, which is the light strip, and they have given a good features on this device. But I don't understand that when you open the Nothing Phone 2A and just go to the glyph interface or like the customization of the glyph interface, you see a Nothing Phone 2, not the Nothing Phone 2A. Like, so the price of this Nothing Phone 2A, for 12 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage, the base variant, you have to pay $350. It is starting from $350 for the base variant. And for $350, is it worth it? I would say that it is kind of worth it. The Nothing Phone 2A is a budget smartphone, but it stands out from the other budget smartphones. So by saying that, my name is Saharsh, you're going to be SS, and we'll catch you in the testing of the smartphone.